I saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
Yikes.
She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest a guy who came to New York to turn himself.
It appears that amidst a flurry of legal issues, Diddy CS simply cannot avoid the limelight and not in the manner he is accustomed to. His already deteriorating reputation has been further thrown into upheaval by a leaked prison phone call that has ignited the internet and sparked wild theories. The sound, which purportedly showed Diddy telling his son to throw away the leftover pizza boxes, and appeared online weeks after his incarceration.
Yo, listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
On the surface, it sounds like a mundane request, but in the context of his ongoing legal battles, it has become the center of a whirlwind of speculation. Some believe the phrase is a coded message tied to something far darker, while others suspect it's just a desperate attempt to clean up loose ends. Either way, this leaked call has added an unexpected twist to Diddy's already scandal-filled story.
We have always said it is about children. It's not just about me. Never just made it about me. I'm just the loudest.
Leaked audio of Diddy telling his son to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes has gone viral, sparking wild conspiracy theories online. While the call seems innocent, with his son casually agreeing, the timing, amid mounting allegations against Diddy, has fueled speculation that pizza boxes might be code for something more sinister.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. This motherfucker doing. These things tweeting out because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check it.
Social media is buzzing with theories about Diddy's leaked audio, where he mentions pizza boxes. Many linked it to the infamous discredited DC conspiracy, sparking fresh suspicions. One user claimed, "This is code. He's telling his son to destroy evidence," while another said, "The timing? It's not about actual pizza." Speculations range from hiding evidence to stashing recordings, with some suggesting this could hint at a much larger scandal.
This has to be a 100% culture shock. I can't imagine living a lifestyle of the incredibly rich and famous and then going into this very dark, impersonal, cold, austere facility.
Diddy is already dealing with numerous cases alleging decades-old behavior, so the timing couldn't be worse. The rising assumption that he is attempting to hide his activities has only been strengthened by the leak call. Although there is no concrete evidence to back up these assertions, others have hypothesized that the caller's reference to recycling the plastic might mean erasing digital data or other damning information. The recording's very existence has increased attention of an already troubled individual.
Housing unit is a 24-hour lockdown unit, which means that any movement within that unit is controlled and coordinated, and no inmate moves outside of his cell without being in full restraints, to include leg irons, handcuffs, a belly chain, and at least 2, if not 3 staff members escorting.
Escalating the turmoil, Diddy's legal team is currently rushing to deal with the fallout. His lawyer issued a statement describing the leaked audio as a careless attempt to further damage Mr. Khan's reputation, but the damage has already been done. The public has taken notice of the call, and many people are wondering why Diddy would even bring up something as seemingly unimportant as pizza boxes during a period of such intense legal pressure. Public perception, which was already unstable, is now getting worse.
Diddy is a dangerous person.
Yes.
The leaked audio has not only intensified Diddy's legal troubles, but also dragged his family into the spotlight. Many are questioning his son's role in the conversation, wondering if he's caught in something far beyond his understanding. Observers noted the casual tone, speculating that such instructions may not be new. Why does his son sound like he knows exactly what Diddy's talking about? One user commented, "Critics argue this isn't just about cleaning up after dinner. Diddy's alleged history of controlling behavior, as detailed by former associates, adds fuel to the fire. Over the years, multiple individuals have accused him of leveraging his power to manipulate those around him for his own benefit. Some see this call as another example of that pattern, giving veiled yet specific instructions while concealing the true intent. Whether the call is truly incriminating or not, it undeniably deepens the narrative of a man whose empire, some say, is built on secrecy and control.
Someone said that they weren't there to take stuff, they were there to delete everything. Like the real people that were in there, you know.
Oh,
like
that's
the same
funny.
thing with Epstein.
Oh, that.
The leaked audio has ignited broader conversations about the stark contrast between Diddy's public persona and his private actions. For decades, he's been celebrated as a music mogul, businessman, and cultural icon. His legendary parties and unmatched influence solidified his brand as a symbol of success. But as more allegations and controversies emerge, the polished image of Sean Combs is beginning to crack. The call, seemingly minor on the surface, has become a symbol of the growing rift between the public figure and the man behind the scenes. While Diddy's defenders, now fewer in number, argue the audio is being blown out of proportion, others suggest the pizza box's reference might simply be literal, pointing to a messy kitchen or a late-night snack. Some even speculate the audio could have been manipulated, highlighting how easily digital recordings can be edited. However, these defenses are increasingly drowned out by widespread speculation and suspicion. The internet's ability to transform a single line into a full-blown narrative is on full display. Within hours of the leak, hashtags about Diddy and the pizza boxes were trending, with millions of users weighing in on the implications. Some have even crafted intricate timelines, linking the call to past incidents in Diddy's life in an attempt to uncover a larger story. The media frenzy surrounding this moment underscores the precariousness of Diddy's reputation. Once hailed as untouchable, he now finds himself at the center of a narrative where even a seemingly mundane phone call is enough to spark endless theories and debates.
Of course, there's layers upon layers. When you get into these conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon layers.
The leaked audio has also rekindled discussions about accountability in the entertainment sector. For years, wealthy and influential people have been able to act without consequence. But as more people come forward with accusations and more information becomes available, the barriers surrounding these individuals are starting to crumble. Whether or not it was incriminating, Diddy's phone call has become a focal point in this broader cultural shift. It's not just about what he said anymore, it's also about what it means in light of his greater legal issues and the industry as a whole.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
Whether it's a real piece of evidence or just a snippet of audio, the leaked call has added a new dimension to Diddy's already complicated situation. It has captured the public's attention in such a way that few scandals do. Theories will continue to circulate, opinions will remain divided, and Diddy's legal team will face yet another challenge in their battle to clear his name.
I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, I mean, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in.
However, the story is far from over. As more information becomes available and the accusations against Diddy mount, attention will surely turn to the wider ramifications of his actions and the culture of secrecy that has allowed them to continue for so long. The leaked call is only one piece of a much larger puzzle, a glimpse into a story that is becoming darker and more complex every day.
Got the Diddy situation where he jumps on a private jet, they say yesterday, and is on his way to the Cape Verde Islands.
The leaked phone call may be shocking, but it's just the latest chapter in Diddy's darker, tangled history. Over the years, whispers of controversy and troubling accusations have followed him, and now, as the walls close in, those whispers have become deafening. Central to this storm is the haunting case of his former partner, Kim Porter. Her mysterious passing has resurfaced amid Diddy's legal troubles, with many believing the unresolved questions surrounding her life and untimely death hold deeper clues about the man at the heart of one of entertainment's most explosive scandals.
If you gotta run to a private island because your evil doings are doing so much and they storming your house, It's one of
Kim Porter was more than just Diddy's ex. She was a significant part of his life for over a decade. The two shared 3 children, and Diddy even adopted her son Quincy from a previous relationship. To the outside world, their relationship appeared complex but loving, capable of weathering breakups and reconciliations. However, behind closed doors, things may have been far from picture perfect. When Porter passed away in 2018, her death was officially attributed to pneumonia, but rumors began swirling almost immediately. Friends, acquaintances, and even outsiders speculated that there was more to the story than what was reported. Over time, whispers of foul play, hidden secrets, and even deliberate silencing began to circulate, casting a shadow of suspicion that lingers to this day. One of the most chilling elements of the Kim Porter saga is the rumored existence of a memoir she was reportedly working on before her death. According to multiple sources, Porter had been preparing a tell-all book detailing her life with Diddy, including claims of emotional manipulation, control, and other shocking allegations. Some even allege she had recordings, photos, and documents to substantiate her claims. While the manuscript was never published, fragments have allegedly surfaced online, with one version titled Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. The existence of this memoir has been fiercely debated. Diddy's legal team has dismissed it as a fabrication, but others believe that, if authentic, Porter's writings could expose the man behind Diddy's carefully curated public persona. Whether real or imagined, the story of Kim Porter's life and the unresolved questions surrounding her death has become a key piece of the puzzle in the mounting controversies surrounding Diddy, further complicating his already embattled legacy.
Kim Porter, that is Diddy's ex, who's also the mother of his 3 of his children,
Right.
has detailed the alleged abuse that she suffered at his hands.
Oh, no.
And this is all in a...
Adding to the controversy are allegations from individuals claiming to have seen Kim Porter's rumored memoir. Courtney Burgess, a name recently gaining attention, testified before a grand jury that he received flash drives containing Porter's unpublished manuscript and disturbing footage from Diddy's infamous parties. Burgess alleged the tapes feature major celebrities and events that could damage not just Diddy's reputation, but others in his circle. He claimed Porter gave him the drives before her passing, as if anticipating her story might need to be told by someone else. His testimony has fueled speculation, with many questioning if Porter's death was as straightforward as it seemed.
What happened is Tupac's family is reportedly deciding to investigate the rumors that Diddy was involved in Tupac's...
Even more unsettling are claims that Kim Porter may have been under constant surveillance. Former associates of Diddy have alleged he frequently wiretapped phones and installed hidden cameras in the homes of those closest to him. If true, these allegations depict a man consumed by control and paranoia, willing to go to extreme lengths to maintain his dominance. Mark Curry, a former artist on Diddy's Bad Boy Records, alleged in an interview that Diddy wiretapped Porter's phone and monitored her conversations. He also claimed their relationship was far from the loving image presented publicly, describing instances of physical altercations that left Porter injured. While unverified, these accusations contribute to a growing narrative that Diddy's private life may be far darker than anyone ever imagined.
Timeline is crazy, man.
I know. So many things coming at one time.
Kim Porter's story doesn't end with her passing. In recent months, calls for a deeper investigation into her death have gained momentum, with high-profile figures suggesting the case deserves a second look. Al B. Shore, Porter's former partner and father of her eldest son Quincy, has been a vocal advocate for reopening the case. He has publicly described her death as a tragic act rather than a natural occurrence, even hinting at a conspiracy to silence her. In a series of social media posts, Al B. Shore claimed Porter confided in him about her fears and suspicions in the months before her passing. While some dismissed his statements as speculative, they've reignited interest in the unresolved questions surrounding her death and whether her ties to Diddy played a role.
And just with this Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter.
Even more disturbing are claims that Porter's gadgets, such as her laptop and phone, vanished inexplicably after she passed away. According to ALB Shore, these goods carried vital information that might have illuminated her relationship with Diddy and the circumstances surrounding her last days. These devices' disappearance has further increased suspicions, with many wondering if they were taken out on purpose to protect particular people. These allegations, along with the reemergence of her purported memoir, have produced a story that is both compelling and unnerving.
Like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The same thing, bruh. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying?
Diddy's legal issues have only increased the intrigue as lawsuits mount and accusations keep coming up. Many people are re-examining Porter's story to see if her experiences could serve as a model for comprehending the current accusations against him. Some people think that the similarities between the claims of coercion, manipulation, and control are difficult to overlook. And if Porter's story is related to the ongoing investigations, it could be a crucial component in figuring out the full extent of Diddy's alleged behavior.
Kim had took the cork, you know where you open up wine? The corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I think he had, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding,
However, Diddy and Porter's relationship and its terrible end are having an impact on the entertainment industry as a whole. Former colleagues, business associates, and even other celebrities have come out with accounts that support Porter's and others' claims. Unproven claims have painted a damning picture of a man who used his wealth and influence to create a world where normal rules didn't apply. Others have characterized Diddy's famous parties as more than just wild nights of excess, claiming that they were carefully planned events intended to exploit and control.
He get trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform acts with different, you know, male and different people, sometimes against her.
One of the most troubling aspects of this story is the potential complicity of those around Diddy. While he remains under intense scrutiny, questions are growing about the role of his associates, from employees who allegedly helped cover up incidents to industry insiders who turned a blind eye. Attorney Tony Bosby, who represents several of Diddy's accusers, has hinted that more high-profile names may soon be implicated. In a press conference, he declared, "The day will come when we will name names other than Shinan, and there's a long list already." This statement has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving many wondering who else could be caught up in the unfolding scandal.
But that's Kim's story. That's Kim's book. That's Kim's book. Then you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
Even though the whole truth may never be revealed, the renewed interest in Kim Porter's story is a testament to the impact she had on those around her and the enduring mystery of her final days. As the legal battles continue, the focus on her story serves as a sobering reminder of the human toll behind the headlines. Her life, her struggles, and her legacy are now part of a much larger narrative that raises uncomfortable questions about power control and accountability in the entertainment industry.
Kim, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story. Cassie's book is Kim's book.
The story doesn't end here. As new details surface and more voices speak out, the narrative surrounding Diddy continues to unfold. What began as a single lawsuit has evolved into a full-scale reckoning, with the potential to expose not just one man's alleged actions, but an entire culture of secrecy and complicity. For now, all eyes are on the courtroom, but the lingering questions about Kim Porter, the tapes, and what's been hidden are unlikely to fade. This is a story far from over, and as each new piece of the puzzle emerges, it's clear that the truth, whatever it may be, will have seismic consequences.
Thank you.
There's no, every man possibly is capable. I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, what makes him, power. That's just the selfishness that make you be like that.
How does Kim Porter's narrative relate to all of this? And do you believe that Diddy's phone call was indeed about pizza boxes, or did something worse lurk beneath the surface? Post your ideas and theories in the comments section below. Until the next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity news and updates.